Today I'm here with the marketing director of the DDD in Hammond, Louisiana, Madison. Madison, welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So tell me a little bit about the history of the market. How long has the market been here in Hammond?
So the market has been official for over 10 years now. We've had people, set up and have their interest in Hammond and vending in a small town. They're small businesses. So we decided, or the city and the DDD partnered to create a establishment where everyone can come and promote their business and sell their crafts and their produce.
And what types of vendors are here at the market?
So we have 4 categories of vendors, and I think we're really special because we do have more than just produce and prepared foods. So we have fresh produce, plants, and flowers, and then we also have prepared food. We also have people who come with fish and meat and dairy, like Honestly Beef comes and sells cuts of meat, and we have all kinds of people that sell things fresh like that. And then we also have artisan trade services and products and crafts. So we have a lot of jewelry vendors. We have a lot of, artists, like your major things like canvases and stuff like that. We have pottery, and a lot of people come here for those craft items as well as their produce and meals.
And tell me, what is the mission statement of the Hammond Farmers Market?
So the mission statement is to provide an outlet where local farmers, producers, and artisans can unite to educate and serve our community while offering healthy choices and unique creations to the consumers. And we also believe in healthy living. We dream of a community that celebrates and patronizes local family farms and businesses, and we hope to cultivate an educated generation that respects that hard work and preserves the land which we live.
Thank you, Madison, so much for being with me today.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm here today with
Nancy,
Hi, Nancy. Where are you from?
Louisiana,
And what is your age bracket?
70s.
70s. Now, if I ask you, what do you think when I say natural living, what would you say?
Something that's organic, pure.
Okay. Now, do you live that type of lifestyle?
I try.
You try. So, if you had more resources, do you feel like you would be able to do this more fully?
Probably, yes.
What kind of resources do you think you would need to achieve that?
Someplace to get it or do it. So I didn't have to fix it or cook it or create it. Yeah.
So you're talking like a restaurant or
A shop. Whatever their specialty is, whether it's food or whether it's products or... Yes, I'm into organic, and yes, I'm into natural, and, if there was some place to go and get what I needed, yeah.
living this lifestyle, do you feel that you have a better quality of life?
Yes.
All right, great. Thank you, Nancy. It's been a pleasure. Okay, hi, and what's your name?
My name is Jane,
Hi, Jane. How old are you, please?
over 55.
Over 55. And where are you from?
Originally Tennessee, but I live in Louisiana now.
Nice. Now, if I say to you, what do you think when I say natural living? What is your response?
Organic produce and, local produce and meats and everything to help support the farmers, as well as getting the best that you could possibly get, and it's not picked green and then allowed to ripen.
Do you live the natural lifestyle?
I try to. When I can find it, I'll buy that over going to the grocery store and buying canned produce or, things in cellophane.
So if you had more resources, would you live this lifestyle full time?
Yes.
What type of resources would you need to do that?
Right now, the one of the main things that's hard to find is the grass-fed beef or, free-range chickens and the meats. You still kind of buy your meats from the grocery store. And, this is the wrong season for a lot of groceries. And if you don't can or freeze or whatever, then you just gotta pick what you got.
Right, so kind of like living seasonally.
Right.
Right. Okay, Jane, well, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure meeting you. Okay, I'm here today with...
Brent.
Hi, Brett. And where are you from?
I'm from Louisiana.
Great. And how old are you?
I'm in my 60s now.
In your 60s. Now, when I say to you natural living, what comes to mind?
Natural living would be my dream is to be there, and it's really hard now.
So, do you need more resources to fully live that type of lifestyle?
I need more time. You know, it's hard when you're busy, you're a business owner, you work hard every day. It's hard to fall onto the side of natural living, although that's the goal.
So, at this point, do you live naturally at all?
As best we can, sure, yeah. We have acreage at our home. We do grow organic blueberries and peaches and veggies of all sorts whenever we can, and we enjoy that all year long. We can freeze whatever we produce, and just trying to recycle as much as possible, not trash up our world is a goal. Again, it's hard to live that life, stay on that line perfectly, but that is a goal.
If are there resources that if you had, you feel like you can live that life better?
I would think so, yeah, sure.
Living the lifestyle that you live, do you feel that you have a better quality of life?
I do. I feel like it is better quality, and it's also a state of mind. You know, that natural living is not just, you know, your organic produce that you try to make, but also your state of mind. If you can stay mentally happy and healthy, that goes a long way towards your natural living.
Thank you, Brett, so much for being with me today. Okay, I'm here with
John,
Hi, John. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Tell me, John, where are you from?
Here in Hammond,
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 76.
76. Now, when I say natural living, what comes to your mind?
Weeds, dirt, trees, and grass. Basically, playing in the dirt.
I love that answer. So, do you live a natural lifestyle?
Yes. Well, yes and no. I used to live in the woods with no utilities for over 10 years. That's because I had to. I had no money. And now that I live here in Hammond, I have a house and utilities are supplied. So I'm in Fat City. So that's about as natural as I get. I don't have TV, but I do have internet.
That's great. That's excellent. So, do you think that living this lifestyle gives you a better quality of life?
No. And I say no because that is always in the mind of the beholder, is whether or not they choose to make where they are at that moment comfortable and what they consider natural.
That's great. Thank you, John, so much for being with me today. Hello, I am here with.
Don Fellows,
So, Don, where do you live?
Hammond, Louisiana,
And how old are you, Don?
71.
And if I say to you, what do you think about natural living? What's your definition of it? What would you say?
Fewer chemicals, healthier life.
So, as far as living a healthier life, what do you do to live a healthier life?
I come to the farmer's market.
Good answer. So, do you live a natural lifestyle?
Mostly.
And how do you do that?
Eat well.
Eat well. Anything else?
I exercise.
That's great. So, do you feel that living this lifestyle has given you a better quality of life?
I'm healthier. Yes, it does.
So, and I'm sorry, how old did you say you were?
71.
71. And you feel great.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Excellent.
Spin class. I go to spin class.
For people who don't know what spin class is, could you tell them?
Stationary bicycle class.
How often do you do that?
For 4, 5, 6 days a week.
Nice, very good. All right, Don, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. All right, today I'm here with.
Kristen,
And Kristen, where are you from?
Louisiana,
And how old are you?
36.
36. If I say to you, what comes to your mind when you hear natural living?
For me, it's not just what you eat, but that's a huge part of it. Organic, things grown from the earth and not man-made. It's also just about what I put on my body, what I have in my home. I mean, I don't want any chemicals. I just try to keep things as clean and just from the earth, I guess, and as minimally touched and processed as possible by me.
So you're a mother?
Yes.
How many children do you have?
One.
One. So is it important that you raise your children to live this natural lifestyle?
Definitely. I put a lot of energy into making sure she has good food and just protecting her from as many chemicals as possible.
So do you feel that you have a better quality of life living this lifestyle?
I do. What got me into it was just having some health struggles, so it's definitely helped me to deal with that, and I just feel better as a person just knowing that I'm taking care of my body and my family.
So would you be willing to share your story?
Sure.
So you said that you struggled with a health issue, and what health issue was that?
It really just started out with just fatigue, and at a young age in my 20s when I knew I shouldn't be tired, I shouldn't be bloated and have trouble with digestion and acid reflux. So for me, I just knew that there was an answer, and it was probably not in medicine for me. So it started with that, and I just also sinus infections. So that was one of the first things that ever went for me, just taking probiotics and eating healthier. I just quit having the sinus infections. It's taken a long time to get other things straight, and there's always new things that come up and have to be tweaked. But for me, I feel like it's just a journey, and if I wasn't taking good care of myself, I think I would be in a much worse place.
So and how about is that your daughter? Okay, do you feel like she's is healthier because of this lifestyle?
Yes, my daughter's very healthy. She rarely gets sick, and when she does, she recovers very quickly. So.
Well, great. Thank you, Kristen, so much for being with me. Okay, today I am here with
Jenna.
Hi, Jenna. How are you?
I'm doing really good today. How are you doing?
I am excellent. And where do you reside?
I live here in Hammond, yes.
Okay, and you're how old?
I'm 18 years old.
18? Okay, so if I say to you natural living, what comes to your mind?
Natural living, honestly, what comes to my mind is millennials and recycling, and honestly, I think to have no waste. Yeah, to have no waste. Mm-hmm.
So it's leaving no footprint behind.
Yeah, no footprint living, yeah.
Gotcha, okay. So have you lived this lifestyle for a long time?
No, I have not.
How long have you been living it?
I've been trying to, I lived in California for about 4 years, and so that's when I became aware of natural living and about being aware of your environment, especially in the drought that's in California. We had to be very aware of our water usage, and since it's a very green state, we recycled and we composted, and we had our own garden, and so that's what we did. But moving to Louisiana, things have changed because that's not so accepted here. Yeah.
Right. So do you feel that when you were living this lifestyle on a more constant basis, do you feel you had a better quality of life?
I think so. I felt good about what I was doing for my planet. I felt like I had a lighter footstep, and it just gave me a piece of heart that I was doing well for my planet that I was living on. Yeah.
But how about physically? Did you feel better physically?
Physically, I think so. It gave me some joy, and that joy reflected in my life, and so I did feel better physically. Yeah.
That's excellent. Thank you so much for being here with me today.
Thank you.
Hi, today I'm here with
John.
Hi, John, and where are you from?
I'm from Louisiana.
And how old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
20 years old. If I say to you natural living, what comes to your mind?
I think going to like farmers market, eating farm fresh foods that's from smaller places, not the larger giant companies.
And so do you live this lifestyle?
Not really. I occasionally come visit farmer markets. I enjoy being out and meeting new people.
So if you had more resources available to you, would you seek to live more of a natural lifestyle?
I would. I enjoy coming out and learning new things, asking people like how they came to produce all the things that they're producing and selling.
So if you had more resources available to you to live a more natural lifestyle, would you do that?
I would.
What kind of resources would you be interested in?
Food. I like going and buying all the different jams that they have. They have a lot more flavors of it here than they do in the stores.
A lot more interesting flavors.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. All right, great, John. Thank you so much for being with me today.
Not a problem. Have a good day.